Thanks for dropping by, dear friend. In this video you would learn a secret method that helps you know the main direction of a trading market on any trading day. Please leave a like and subscribe so you never miss a secret information like this. So let's get into the video.
Now, one of the most important things in trading is determining market direction, especially in short term. You're not going to want to enter a trade and wait for days to make your profit. You want to be able to make your profit within hours or minutes or even seconds. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to determine market direction in short term. What is today's predominant trend? Now, the trend is your friend. We all know that. And when you trade in the direction of the trend, it's easier to make profit. Most of the trades you enter will be successful. And that's just what you need to be successful trading. The more successful trades you have, the more successful you'll be trading. So if the market is moving in a particular direction, you want to be trading in that direction mostly. So how do you determine the direction of the market? Now, because of this is Euro USD chart, because of multi-time frame situation, that is, you can look at a chart in weekly, you can look at it in daily, hourly, 1 hour to 30 minutes and the rest. Sometimes it's difficult to tell the direction, the predominant direction of the market, because you could have a situation whereby on 1 hour the market is saying the trend is up, yet like as we have right now on 1 hour, it's like as if we're having a market trending up. But you could go to maybe 4 hours and look at the same trend as in this case, and you can see it's trending down. Do you understand? When we were looking at it on 1 hour just now, you're seeing it's like it's trending up. If you're just looking at this, let me just put that. It's like we're in a trend upwards. But guess what? When you move this thing to 4 hours chart, it's like the trend is downward. Can you see that? So how do you determine the predominant trend in the market? Now, the predominant trend in the market should be determined from the higher time frame. And I will help you simplify that very simply in just a moment. Let me just delete all this. So first of all, when the day opens, starting from the daily chart, when the day opens, as in this case now, let me zoom out so you can see today very well. Presently, this is a selling day. It opened somewhere around, it shows us 109915. Currently, the market is at 1.098. It's lower than the open price. You get. So what that tells us is that today, currently, the market direction is lower than the open. That immediately should just give you an idea of the current predominant trend, which is selling. Did you get what I said? I said that when you're looking at a chart on a particular day, when you just go to the daily chart, if the price of the market, the current price, is lower than the open price of that day, the predominant trend as at that moment may be considered as a sell. But if the predominant trend is above the open price, the predominant trend on that day may be considered as a buy. Now, I'll give you something else to help you determine this. Now, usually within the hours of, take note of what I'm about to say because it's so important. Within the hours of 8 a.m. GMT plus 1 to 9 a.m. GMT plus 1. That is within the hours of 8 a.m. GMT plus 1 to 9 a.m. GMT plus 1. Let me just take this to 1 hour. That usually is a time in the market that the market tries to determine its direction, at least the first direction. So what that means is this. After that time, within that 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. GMT plus 1, if you see that the price of the market is above the day's open price, then you want to take buy trades. Now let me just go back to daily, mark out the points that was open price. So this was the open price. I want to put it in the color that is very visible. Let me change the color to be very visible. Let me just use white. In this case, just use white. Okay, so now I put that, we know where the price opened. Let me go to 1 hour. So let me look for the hours of that 8 a.m. GMT. Okay, currently this is about 9 GMT, about almost at 10. So these people we are like an hour ahead of them. So if this is 9, this will be 8. And okay, so this will be 8 to 9. So this candlestick here, this one is the one that was that 8 a.m. To 9 a.m. Now, of course, as you can see, after this candlestick time, you get the market was still above the open day price, meaning that at 9 a.m. GMT, you can see it closed, even though it was a sell 1 hour, but it closed above this white line that we had just put for determining the position where that day opened. So in this kind of scenario, after this time, you want a situation whereby you are looking for opportunities to buy. Let me go to 15 minutes. Now, of course, in this particular day, since that time, it has been more or less selling. But when we say if you're trading Forex, and I said looking for opportunities to buy, in the short term, what that means is that you will be looking for situations whereby the market gets to resistance or support levels, then you enter in for buy in such levels. Like, for example, when the market came down and got around this support level, these are opportunities to buy and just take a few pips, Then right now, where it is right now, it has fallen again to around a support level again. Also an opportunity again to enter in for buy. Although in this case, since it's now below, because the moment once you're looking for such opportunities and it gets back to the open price, because usually what happens is that once the market determines its direction after that 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. GMT, it usually just continues in a particular direction, and you can be picking opportunities in that direction. So if it's above the open price, you want to be looking for buy opportunities and taking them like that. But if in the course of the day it goes back to the open price, you understand, as it has done in this particular day, then you pause and keep watching it. Now, if by take note of this, if by 1 p.m. GMT, it is still lower than this open price, what do? You then start looking for opportunities to sell. This is like common sense. Now, I said, first of all, it determines its initial direction between 8 a.m. GMT to 9 a.m. GMT. Now, if in the course of you looking for opportunities after that time, it goes back to the open price, then you pause your trading. You get. Then what do you do next? You wait. By the time it gets to 1 p.m. GMT, usually around the hours of 1 1 p.m. GMT to 2 p.m. GMT, around that time, you'll be able to see, okay, if it's above the open price or lower than the open price, you now start looking for opportunities in that direction. I hope this is clear enough, because now, why these particular hours? Because during these particular hours, there's a lot of volume or flow inside the market as transactions, at that time. So the market moves in a particular direction strongly, and usually for the rest part of the day, it usually goes in that direction. Of course, not every time. So you watch it around those times. Like for me, usually during those hours, I don't trade, I just wait. After that time, and I can see the clear direction, I continue trading. So this is how you can determine market direction in short term. For me, that trades a binary, once after that time I see the market direction, I begin to look for opportunities like that. You can watch some of my other videos where I talk about using support and resistance to determine market direction in 1 minute time frame and all of that. It utilizes this exact principle. So you see me during the course of the day, I'm taking more trades in a particular direction. If I see that the predominant direction of the day is buying, you see me looking to sell off, buy when it hits supports. While if the predominant direction is sell, you see me selling anytime it hits a resistance. So just like that, and that way you have your profits. So it's something you practice, but this is so important in determining market direction. So I hope this video gave you value. Please, if it did, like, subscribe to the channel so more content like this will keep coming your way. See you in the next one. Thank you so much.